12 canned foods to stockpile that never expire. Prepper Guide. Prepper with me. Please subscribe and like. Enjoy to watching. 3 months ago, my neighbor knocked on the door at midnight. A massive power outage had hit our neighborhood. She had nothing. No food, no plan, nothing at all. I was heating up some hearty beef from a can. This can had been in my pantry for 8 years. She was looking for something edible in the dark kitchen. She wandered around with the flashlight of her phone. All she found was the remains of a souring yogurt. That night changed everything for me. Most people think about food storage the wrong way. They buy fresh food. They go bad in a few days. Or they buy expensive freeze-dried food, dishes that they haven't even tasted. They don't know if the children will like it, or if they are edible at all. This is what 20 years of training have taught me. The real basis is not complicated at all. It can be found in any store, even in the smallest village store. It has been feeding families for over a century. It has survived 2 world wars, the Great Depression, many natural disasters, hurricanes, earthquakes, floods. I'm talking about canned food, but not just any canned food. I'm talking about 12 specific products that last for decades. They never lose their nutritional value or flavor. These are not grandma's dusty jars from the basement. These are carefully selected products, modern canning technologies. They can literally save lives. Feed your family in any crisis. Natural disasters, economic instability, anything. Social unrest, pandemics, even a simple job loss. Having the right canned food means never having to worry about your next meal. That's why canned food is superior to everything else. They last for years without refrigeration. Some for decades. They are packed with nutrients right at harvest, at the peak of freshness and quality. No preservatives are needed. The very process of canning preserves everything. It's a science honed over generations. It has been tested by millions of people. You don't need electricity to eat them. No special storage conditions are required. Room temperature is ideal. The basement is also suitable. They won't spoil if the power goes out. They will not freeze or burst in winter. They do not attract pests like bags of rice or flour. Mice will not chew through metal cans. Insects will not get to the contents. Canned food provides stability. They give you peace of mind. When you have the right supplies, you sleep well. You don't worry about tomorrow. You don't worry about the schedule of deliveries to stores. This is not paranoia. It is wisdom accumulated over generations. Look at history. Every time something serious happens, the first thing that disappears from the shelves is food. People panic. They buy everything in sight. They fight for the last packages of bread. They stand in lines for hours. They pay 3 times the price for ordinary products. But those who have prepared in advance remain calm. They already know that their families will be fed, months in advance. Canned food also saves money. Buy them during sales. Store them for years. Rotate stocks by using older cans first. The system is first in, first out. It's like having your own grocery store at home. A store that never closes. Does not depend on suppliers. It does not raise prices due to inflation. But the most important thing is variety and nutrition. Properly selected canned food means good nutrition. Meat for protein. Vegetables for vitamins. Fruits for immunity. Everything the body needs for health. For normal functioning. Even for prosperity. Most survival experts agree. Canned food is the gold standard for long-term food storage. They are time-tested. They are as reliable as Swiss watches. Available in every corner of the country. And most importantly, they just work. The U.S. Army has been using canned food for 100 years. NASA sends canned food into space. Polar explorers rely on them in the Antarctic. If canned food is good enough for astronauts, it is good enough for us. Now let's talk about specific recommendations. Canned meat is the absolute basis of your protein reserves. The foundation of a healthy diet. Tuna can be stored for up to 10 years in a cool place. Chicken and beef, from 4 to 8 years, depending on the manufacturer. They contain complete protein, all essential amino acids, suitable for many different dishes. You can make a tuna salad in 5 minutes. Add chicken to a vegetable soup. Cook tacos from canned beef. Make pasta with meat sauce. Fry with Asian rice. Add to an omelet for breakfast. Make sandwiches for a quick snack. The possibilities are truly endless. And all this from products that have been quietly standing in the pantry for years. Canned vegetables are no less important than meat. Corn, green peas, and carrots last up to 8 years. Beans, tomatoes, spinach are also good for a long time. They retain most of the vitamins and minerals, sometimes even more than fresh vegetables after weeks of transportation. They add color and flavor to any dish. They make the diet balanced and healthy. I would especially like to highlight dried beans. These little treasures can be stored for up to 30 years. 30 years. Imagine buying them today, and your grandchildren will be able to eat them. Beans are a superfood for survival. Protein, fiber, B vitamins, iron, magnesium, potassium, folic acid for the nervous system, antioxidants to fight aging. Proper storage is the key to longevity. A cool, dry place without direct sunlight. The basement is ideal. The garage is also suitable if it is not too hot in the summer. Check the jars for dents or rust. Any damage to the packaging can ruin the product. Even a small scratch can be a problem. Rotate stocks regularly. Storage temperature is critical. 15 to 20 degrees Celsius is ideal. Every 5 degrees above that halves the shelf life. Therefore, the basement is preferable to a garage rack under the roof. Humidity is also important. Dry is good, wet is bad. Avoid places near heating pipes. Labeling is also important. Sign the dates of purchase. Arrange cans by expiration date. Use older products first. Keep a simple record of what you have. This way you will never be surprised by expired food. Now let's move on to the golden list. 12 products that will change your life. Each product is carefully selected, tested by time and practice, recommended by survival experts around the world, tested by millions of families. The first product is Campbell's Chunky Beef with Country Vegetable Soup. This is not just a soup, this is a complete meal in a can. When you open the can, you get a meal for 2 people. Large pieces of meat, potatoes, carrots, celery, everything you need for a hearty meal. It takes 3 minutes to cook in the microwave, 5 minutes on a regular stove. You can even eat it cold straight from the jar. I've done it more than once while hiking in the mountains. The shelf life is impressive even for experienced preppers, up to 5 years if stored properly. Some cans remain tasty even longer than the official term. I personally ate soup that was 7 years old. The taste has not changed at all. The consistency is also perfect. Vegetables are not boiled. Campbell's uses only high-quality ingredients, real pieces of beef without veins, large pieces of vegetables, not small crumbs, thick, rich broth with a natural flavor, no artificial colors or preservatives. A natural flavor that all family members enjoy. The second product is Bumblebee Solid White Albacore Tuna. Quality tuna is the basis of many dishes and quick snacks. White albacore is the best tuna on the market. Soft, tender, without an unpleasant fishy flavor. Even children love it. Even those who don't usually eat fish at all. One can contains 30 grams of complete protein. This is half of the daily requirement for an adult. Omega-3 fatty acids for the brain and heart. Vitamin D for strong bones. Selenium to support the immune system. Magnesium for normal muscle function. A complete set of nutrients in one can. You can cook anything with tuna whenever you want. Classic salad with mayonnaise and celery. Tuna with pasta and olives. Fish cakes with egg and breadcrumbs. Pizza with tuna and red onions. You can even try to make sushi at home. Sandwiches for a quick breakfast before work. It can be stored for up to 10 years without any problems. The third product is absolutely revolutionary. Hormel chili no beans. Spicy chili without beans is the perfect comfort food for the soul. When it is cold outside and there is no gas or electricity at home. When you need a quick and satisfying meal after a hard day. When your soul asks for something burning and truly satisfying. Open the can, heat it up over the fire, and you're done. You can eat it with bread or salty crackers. Add to pasta or boiled rice. Make nachos with cheese and sour cream for a party. Use as a sauce for baked potatoes. The meaty, rich flavor will satisfy even the most demanding gourmets in the family. The shelf life is guaranteed for at least 5 years. Convenient packaging does not take up much space in the pantry or basement. One jar will satisfy 2 adults, or one very hungry teenager after school or training, or it will be a great snack before important business or a workout in the gym. Hormel knows meat products better than anyone else. The company has been operating in the American market for over 100 years. It uses only high-quality beef without artificial growth hormones. The spices are perfectly selected by experienced chefs with many years of experience. The spiciness is moderate. It won't burn your tongue, but will add character to any dish. I remember the first time I tried this chili during a hike. My friends and I got lost in the woods for 3 days. There was not much food left. One can of Hormel fed us all and gave us the strength to reach civilization. Since then, I always keep a few cans at home. The fourth product is a real miracle of modern technology. Honeyville Freeze, dried green peas. Freeze-dried peas, the technology of the future is already in our hands today. All moisture is removed under vacuum at extremely low temperatures. The nutrients remain completely intact inside. The weight has been reduced by 8 times compared to the original. The volume has been reduced by 4 times for easy storage. The shelf life is simply amazing, even for experienced experts. 25 to 30 years in a hermetically sealed package. This is more than the average home mortgage in America. If you buy it today, you will eat it until you retire. Maybe even pass it down to your children, along with your house and car. Cooking is extremely easy, even for inexperienced cooks or children. Add hot water from the kettle, stir gently, and wait 15 minutes. The peas taste like fresh from Grandma's garden in the summer. Green, gently sweet, pleasantly crunchy on the teeth. You can add them to soups, various side dishes, fresh salads. Make a delicate puree for small children. An excellent natural source of vitamins K and C. Honeyville specializes in long-term storage products. They supply food for the Army, NASA, and polar expeditions. If their products are good enough for astronauts, they are definitely good enough for our family. The fifth product is a real luxury for true gourmets. Mountain House freeze-dried beef stroganoff. Freeze-dried stroganoff is restaurant quality in your own home. Tender beef in a flavorful, creamy sauce with selected wild mushrooms. A taste that you simply cannot forget after the first spoonful. It takes only 15 minutes to prepare without any effort. We added boiling water from the kettle, stirred it gently with a fork, and waited patiently. The taste is absolutely incredible and 100% authentic. It's hard to believe that these are canned goods from the store shelf. Guests will think you've been cooking for hours in the kitchen from scratch. The shelf life is over 30 years with no problems. One package will satisfyingly feed 2 adults with a good appetite. Perfect for a romantic dinner during an unexpected blackout. Or for special occasions in times of crisis. When you want something really tasty and homemade. Mountain House is a leader in the production of freeze-dried food. Their products are taken by climbers to Everest, polar explorers to Antarctica, the military on long-distance missions. These are not just canned foods. They are survival technologies of the highest level. The sixth product completely changes the idea of canned food, red feather, pure creamy butter, real butter in an ordinary metal can. It sounds like a fantasy, but it is a reality today. The New Zealand company has developed a unique revolutionary technology for canning dairy products. The butter can be stored for up to 7 years without refrigeration at room temperature. The taste is exactly the same as that of regular fresh butter from the store. The consistency is ideal for spreading warm bread in the morning. It is perfect for home baking and regular cooking. You can fry potatoes, add to cereals, make delicious sandwiches for children. Imagine the possibilities during a real crisis. Fresh bread with flavored butter for hungry children. Fried potatoes with real butter. Homemade pastries that remind us of a normal, peaceful life. This is not just food, it is psychological comfort for the whole soul. The seventh product will surprise even the biggest skeptics. Yoder's canned bacon. Canned bacon that has been stored for over a decade easily. Crispy, incredibly flavorful, like from the frying pan in the morning. Ready to eat right out of the can without heating. Or it can be slightly heated for even better flavor and aroma. We open the jar, and it immediately smells like the kitchen on Saturday morning. The bacon pieces are whole, neat, not broken or damaged. The fat is in moderation, it does not float in it, as in cheap analogs. The taste is absolutely natural, without any chemical flavors or flavors. It can be eaten alone or added to other favorite dishes. Bacon is universal in use whenever and wherever, without exception. Classic scrambled eggs with crispy bacon for breakfast, hearty thick soup with bacon and white beans. Carbonara pasta in minutes for lunch. Homemade pizza with bacon and fresh mushrooms for dinner. Caesar salad with golden crispy bacon on top for flavor. Sandwiches with bacon and tomatoes. Even in the most difficult times of crisis, you can eat delicious and truly varied meals every day. Yoder's is a family-owned company from Ohio that has been operating since 1960. They know the secrets of proper meat smoking better than anyone else. They use only natural spices without chemicals. Each jar is a guarantee of quality and taste for many years. The eighth product brings back the summer tropical sun, even in winter. Dole pineapple chunks. Juicy golden pineapple chunks in their own natural juice. A powerful concentrated source of vitamin C for strong immunity. Natural bromelain enzymes for healthy digestion. A tropical exotic sweetness that instantly cheers you up on the gloomiest rainy days. Pineapple is perfectly stored for years on a regular shelf at room temperature. The taste remains bright and truly tropical even after years. It can be eaten plain as a refreshing sweet dessert. Add to morning cereals for a natural sweetness. Make bright, colorful fruit salads for the whole family. Use for baking flavored pies and sweet muffins for the holidays. In crisis situations, fruits are especially important for maintaining health. They give quick natural energy to the whole body. They support the immune system in a natural and safe way. They improve mood on a deep psychological level. Remind us of good, peaceful, carefree times. Give hope for a better, brighter future for all family members. Dole is the world leader in tropical fruit production. Their plantations are located in the best climatic zones of the planet. The fruit is harvested at the peak of ripeness and canned immediately. Storage technologies have been honed over decades of experience. The ninth product is perfect even for strict vegetarians. Amy's Organic Black Bean Chili. Organic black bean chili without any chemicals or pesticides. Complete vegetable protein without meat at all. A large amount of healthy fiber for healthy digestion. Significant amounts of iron and folic acid for blood formation. The taste is rich and moderately spicy for all age groups. The consistency is pleasantly thick, really satisfying and satisfying. Can be eaten alone with crusty fresh bread. Add to boiled rice or various pastas. Use as a flavorful, spicy filling for tacos. Make Mexican burritos with fresh, crispy vegetables. Amy's has been specializing in organic products for over 30 years. They use only certified organic ingredients. No GMOs, artificial colors, or preservatives. Real healthy food for conscious consumers. The 10th product is Keystone All-Natural Canned Beef. Canned beef of the highest possible quality. Large, tender pieces of meat without veins and films. Long shelf life of up to 10 years at least. High-quality, complete protein for muscles and vitality. The meat is incredibly tender, juicy, and easy to chew, even for children. Without any artificial preservatives and colors at all. Ready for immediate consumption or for cooking complex culinary dishes. It can be added to flavorful soups, vegetable stews, meat gravies. Make rich meat sauces for pasta and rice. Keystone has been operating since 1939 in Montana. They use meat only from local ranches. The cows graze on environmentally friendly pastures. No growth hormones or antibiotics. Real American meat of the highest quality. The 11th product is a real revolutionary find. Our essentials: canned freeze-dried mozzarella cheese. Freeze-dried mozzarella in an airtight can. More than 12 years of guaranteed shelf life. Easy to prepare, just add warm water and wait. The cheese is fully restored in a few minutes to its original state. The taste is exactly like fresh mozzarella straight from the store. The texture is soft, elastic, and stretches with threads. It can be used to make authentic Italian pizza, lasagna, and various casseroles. Add it to fresh salads and hot sandwiches. Even in a deep crisis, you can cook your favorite Italian dishes for your family. Future Essentials specializes in ultra-long-term storage products. Their technology is used by NASA for space missions. The Army relies on their products in the field. If it's good enough for astronauts, it's good enough for us. The 12th product completes the golden list perfectly: Survival Cave canned ground beef. Canned ground beef that can be stored for up to 30 years without loss of quality. Convenient and incredibly nutritious for the whole family every day. Minced meat is ready for immediate use right out of the can. You can quickly make juicy cutlets, tender meatballs, and rich meat sauces. Add it to pasta, rice, mashed potatoes for a hearty meal. Cook Mexican chili, thick soups, vegetable stews. The versatility of use is simply amazing. These 12 products are a real goldmine for every family. They provide a complete balanced diet for years without a break. The incredible variety of flavors will never let you get bored with the menu. The ease and speed of cooking saves precious time and effort every day. Now let's talk about the luxurious additions to the main list. Products that will add real comfort even in the most difficult times of life. We have already mentioned Red Feather Pure Creamy Butter earlier, but it is worth emphasizing its uniqueness and importance in detail once again. Canned butter is a real revolution in modern nutrition. 30 years ago, it seemed absolutely impossible, even to science fiction writers. Today, it is a common reality on store shelves. New Zealand engineers have created a real miracle of food technology. The butter fully preserves all the beneficial properties of a fresh product from the refrigerator. Vitamins A, D, E, K remain biologically active for years. Omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids also remain in place. This is not just a taste for pleasure. It is a complete healthy diet. The use of butter is endless in home cooking on a daily basis. Homemade pastries become fluffy and incredibly fragrant. Morning cereals acquire a delicate, creamy texture. Meat and fish are fried to a perfect golden brown. Fresh vegetables reveal their true natural flavor to the fullest. Imagine the possibilities during a real crisis or blackout. Fresh homemade bread with flavorful butter for hungry children. Fried potatoes with real butter instead of oil. Homemade sweet pastries that remind us of a normal, peaceful life. This is not just food, it is a deep psychological comfort for the whole soul. Red Feather has been operating in New Zealand for over 40 years. They use milk only from cows that graze on environmentally friendly pastures. No hormones, antibiotics, or artificial additives at all. The canning technology is kept in strict confidence. The second luxury product is Yoder's canned bacon. Bacon in a metal can seems strange at first, even to experts. But once you try it at least once, you will forever understand the genius of this idea. The taste is absolutely identical to fresh bacon from the frying pan in the morning. The unique canning process fully preserves all the natural juiciness of the meat. Fragrant spices and sea salt penetrate deep into the muscle fibers. The natural fat remains in the correct ideal proportion. The end result exceeds the expectations of even the most sophisticated gourmets. Canned bacon adds a unique flavor to any simple dish. Ordinary mashed potatoes become a real restaurant dish. A simple omelet turns into a gourmet delicacy. Even ordinary bread with bacon is a real homemade feast. Bacon has a shelf life of more than 10 years under the right conditions. The jar does not take up much space in the pantry or basement. Open it, heat it up as desired, and eat it with pleasure. No fuss with defrosting or complicated cooking. Now let's move on to the highest class of frozen dried products. This is a space-age technology in your pantry. Sublimation is a process where moisture goes from a solid state to a gaseous state. It bypasses the liquid phase completely. The result is impressive, even for skeptics with years of experience. The product retains its shape, color, and taste for decades. Nutrients remain virtually intact. Weight is reduced 8 to 10 times dramatically. The volume is reduced by 3 to 4 times. Future Essentials. Canned freeze-dried mozzarella cheese is a true miracle of food technology. Cheese in a can that can be stored for more than 12 years is easy. It is restored in minutes to its original state by simply adding water. Mozzarella after reconstitution is indistinguishable from fresh mozzarella. It is soft, elastic, and stretches in long, appetizing threads. You can make real Italian pizza with crispy dough, lasagna with multi-layered, fillings, a variety of vegetable casseroles for the family. Even in the deepest crisis, you will be able to cook your favorite dishes. Children will be delighted with pizza with real cheese. Adults will appreciate the opportunity to eat well. This is an investment in the family's morale. Survival cave. Canned ground beef is the last treasure on our list. Canned ground beef of the highest quality. Shelf life up to 30 years without loss of properties. Ready to use right out of the can instantly. Minced meat is ideal for cutlets, meatballs, meat sauces. It can be added to pasta, rice, potatoes for a hearty meal. Cook thick soups, rich stews, spicy chili. The versatility of use impresses the most experienced chefs. High-quality meat without veins and cartilage at all. Juicy, tender, with a natural beef flavor. It is completely free of artificial preservatives and colors. It cooks quickly, tastes great, and is stored forever. Survival Cave specializes in products for extreme conditions. Their canned food is taken on mountain expeditions. Polar explorers rely on their quality. If it's good enough for Antarctica, it's good enough for our pantry. These frozen and dried products are a real golden stock for any occasion. They allow you to prepare familiar, delicious dishes, even in the most difficult circumstances. When there's chaos and uncertainty around, the ability to cook something familiar calms the nerves. It gives you a sense of normalcy in the midst of the chaos. Freeze-drying technology is not new at all. NASA has been using it since the beginning of the space age. Astronauts in orbit eat freeze-dried food every day. If the technology is good enough for space, it will be suitable for earthly needs. The freeze-drying process preserves the structure of the product at the cellular level. When you add water, the cells are restored to their original state. The taste, texture, nutrients, everything remains as in a fresh product. The cost of freeze-dried products is higher than that of regular canned food. But if you consider the years of storage, they become economically viable. Once you buy them, you can use them for decades. No spoilage, no throwing away expired products. Freeze-dried food takes up minimal space in the pantry. One can of future essentials replaces kilograms of fresh produce. This is critical for city apartments with limited space. Maximum nutrition and minimum volume. Survival Cave uses only the highest quality meat. Beef from cows raised on natural feed. No growth hormones or antibiotics in the animal's diet. Environmentally friendly meat for a healthy family. Canned minced meat opens up endless culinary possibilities every day. Cutlets in 15 minutes from start to finish. Spaghetti bolognese with a rich meat sauce. Mexican tacos with spicy filling. Asian dishes with rice and vegetables. Children love cutlets made from this minced meat. The taste is familiar, without surprises. Parents are calm about the quality and safety of the product. Grandmothers praise the convenience and speed of cooking. One can of minced meat will feed a family of 4, or it will be the basis for several different dishes during the week. Cost-effective, practical, convenient, tasty, guaranteed. Frozen and dried products are the future of the food industry today. They combine the convenience of canned food with the quality of fresh produce. They allow you to store huge stocks in a compact form. In 20 years, such food will become commonplace. Fresh food will remain for special occasions. Freeze-dried food will become the basis of the daily diet for millions of people. So far, this technology is not available to everyone because of its high cost. But prices are gradually coming down with the development of production. Cell phones used to cost thousands of dollars. Now they are in every pocket. Invest in frozen and dried foods gradually. It is not necessary to buy everything at once in large quantities. Add 1 can to your stock every month. In a year, you will have a solid arsenal. Now let's summarize everything we've said so far. The 12 products that we have discussed in detail are the basis of reliable food security. They cover all the basic nutritional needs of the body. Proteins, fats, carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals, everything is present. The shelf life is from 5 to 30 years, depending on the product. This means peace of mind for decades to come. No stress about food in crisis situations. The ability to help neighbors and friends in difficult times. The versatility of cooking allows you not to get bored with the same food. Dozens of different dishes can be prepared from the same products. Imagination is the only limit to culinary experiments. Ease of cooking is critical during times of stress. When there's chaos around you, the last thing you want is to cook complicated food. Open a can, heat it up, eat it, or add water, wait, and enjoy the taste. These products give you confidence in the future regardless of the circumstances. Natural disasters, economic crises, social upheavals, all of this becomes less scary. You have food for years to come. Don't forget to rotate your stock regularly for freshness. Use older foods first on a first-come, first-served basis. Restock during sales to save money. Keep a simple record of the food you have. Tell your friends and family about the importance of preparation. The more people who are prepared, the more stable society is. Collective preparation is better than individual preparation in the long run. Start gathering these supplies today without putting it off until tomorrow. Every day of delay is a day of less security. Take small steps, but keep moving towards the goal. In a year, you'll thank yourself for your wise decision. Please like if the information was useful to you. Subscribe to the channel for new survival tips. Share the video with those who can benefit from it. Together, we will create a community of ready people. Be prepared for any eventuality because the future is unpredictable.